Hello, Oscar. How's it going, my
Hi.
friend?
Hi. How are you, Roberto?
I'm very well. How about you?
I'm fine too.
That's good. Agora,
Yes.
Paris.
Hello, teacher. How are
Hello.
you?
I am very well, and you?
I'm very well too. Thank you.
That's good. Carol.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Good, good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good to know. Kirsi, how's it going? Kirsi, are you with us?
Hi,
Kirsi,
teacher. Hi, teacher.
hello.
I'm very well, thanks. I forgot to turn on my microphone. Sorry.
No problem. It's good that you were there. Okay. Erica, hello again.
Hello again, teacher.
I hope you're still fine.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Good to know. Okay. Well, have you guys memorized the 48 tongue twisters that I gave you yesterday?
Oh
Oscar.
my God.
Yes. I read a lot, but not at all.
So you still cannot can like a can.
Yeah. This one, yes.
This one. What was easy, huh? Can. Yeah. Okay.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
What about the Sally sells seashells at the seashore? Huh?
Yeah.
That's easy.
Very funny.
Yes. Okay.
But makes sense.
That's very good to practice because some are simple, but when you say like Sally sells seashells, you know, you have to change the position.
Yes.
Seashells by the seashore. You know,
Yeah.
saying it slowly is one thing, but when you try to say it fast, that's another story. Okay?
The first times is very slowly.
Yes.
After, so
After-
fast, but not too fast.
Okay. Well, it's funny, and it's good to practice pronunciation.
Too fast, probably wrong pronunciation.
Yeah, it's just like in Portuguese. I remember there is one concerning a tiger, three tigers. I can never say that even in Portuguese. Understand?
Teacher,
Yes.
how can I say trava-língua?
Tongue twister.
It's really, for me, this exercise is the same.
Yeah, but that's why the name is tongue twister.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my God.
you twist your tongue. Blah, 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 you know?
Good exercise for my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I think at my age is a very good exercise for my tongue.
Yeah.
Hello, Raquel. How are you today? Gloria, how are you doing?
I'm fine, teacher.
That's excellent. Very good. Well, today we are not going to talk about how to improve your pronunciation. I think I have already talked about that, and I sincerely hope you understood, because if you did, this is going to improve your pronunciation a lot. But today we're going to talk about something that is also very important. Okay, so before I start talking, I'm going to share my screen before Carol says, teacher, please share your screen. I always forget, and she always reminds me. Okay? But I'd like to tell you a little story to show you the importance of today's class. I remember that about, I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, I had a company in a small town near Campinas called Paulínia. That's where I opened my first school. Okay? And there I used to give classes to all the oil companies, Shell, DuPont, all the companies in the area there. It's a very industrial city. And I remember that at that time, as I said, about 100 years ago, I had a secretary that was very efficient, but at the same time, she was very pretty and very sexy. But she was my secretary, understand? And I always respect her as my secretary. But what happened? At that time, I was already going out with my present wife. Okay? And my present wife never liked my secretary because she thought
It's normal.
Yes, yes. I think it's pretty normal. But she put in her mind that the secretary had a crush on me, which is not true. Maybe she liked me, I don't know. But I didn't have a crush on her. Okay? But anyway, she was always giving me a hard time about my secretary. And every time somebody told her, oh, I saw Roberto having a conversation with your secretary, she would always get angry at me. And then I had to reinforce the idea that I never had any private conversation with my secretary. It was always business conversation. Okay? But you see, English, when I say, oh my darling, I never talk privately to her. This is just a normal negative sentence. Oh, I'm going to write here. I never talk privately to her. It is just business. Okay? Well, when I say this in this way, I'm going to make it bigger because it's difficult even for me to say this. Let me see. Okay.
My sound is very bad, teacher.
Your sound is very bad. Maybe
Yes.
Yeah.
My son,
Yes,
my
for me too.
It's cutting.
For me too.
It's jumping. It's jumping, jumping, jumping.
Yeah. Me
yeah, it's funny. This morning I woke up feeling like a kangaroo. That's why.
too.
It's because this.
It's jumping.
Jumping.
I'm very glad. As I told you, I really enjoy giving you classes. But we had a very bad storm this afternoon, and my internet came back 3 minutes before the beginning of my previous class. I thought I was not going to give class because I didn't have...
Eu não entendi nada. Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Perfect.
Am I the only kangaroo in class, or there is another one?
Perfect imitation.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Okay, let me try to speak slowly. Can you listen to me now? Is it okay or not okay?
Yes, it's robotic.
More or less.
Yes.
I don't think it can get any better than this, okay? Because the internet, I think it's terrible. It's raining cats and dogs here, understand? And my internet, because I live in the rural area, is radio. So it's affected by the weather, okay? I'm sorry about this. Now, are you still listening to me, or I'm jumping like a good?
You are jumping like a kangaroo.
Oh,
Like a kangaroo.
But go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
yeah. If I continue jumping
It's
like
good.
this.
We will
understand
understand
half of the class, but it's okay.
Okay, if you understand half of the class today is very good. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But can you read the sentence that I wrote there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I never talk privately to her. It's just business. In this case, this is a negative sentence. I never talk privately to her. But in your opinion, is it a very emphatic or is not an emphatic sentence?
It is an effect you're saying?
I said,
Effect, because never is before. No.
yes, but emphatic. Do you think it emphasizes the negative?
Yes, not emphasize it.
For
Because when
me, it,
I think it's emphasizing, yes.
Yeah.
for me, it's emphasize
with
because it's
never.
never. Yeah,
Never.
emphasize. I
I
never.
never.
I think when we need to emphasize, we put the never
You
in the
can put-
beginning of the sentence. No,
No,
You
I don't
can
think
put
so.
never after. You
never I
Before.
talk privately.
I never talk privately to her.
I think if I talk never, I talk privately, I think in this way is emphasized, more emphasized, but I'm not sure, but I think.
Hey, I am listening to you very well. I may be jumping like a kangaroo. Carol is perfectly right.
Hmm.
This, okay, maybe I think it was Vanessa that was arguing or talking about this with Carol. And Gloria also said this is okay or not okay. I think it depends on the wife. Understand? In the case of my wife, she didn't like me when I talked to her like this. Because in her opinion, I was not very emphatic. Understand? So, as Carol said, it would be much, but much, much better to start the sentence with never.
yes.
Just to show that this action never happens. Like, never. Never. But Carol, maybe you just forgot one detail. And that's what we are going to study today. Every time you decide to start a sentence with a negative word, you need to invert the position between the verb and the subject. And this is the problem. This is what we need to study today. So when my wife was going crazy, was going wild at me because somebody just let the cat out and told her that saw me talking privately, and I wanted to reinforce the idea that that was not true, I would tell her, honey, never do I talk privately. You see, this emphasizes very well the negativeness of the sentence. Understand? But if you observe, I needed to introduce who here. Why? Because if the verb of the sentence is an auxiliary verb, I place it in front. But in this case, I don't have an auxiliary verb. Oh, it's in the present. And the auxiliary verb of the present is do. Understand? So I need to introduce does or did, depending on the situation. This is what our class today is about. The use of negative words at the beginning of sentences and the alterations that you have to do. So pay attention here. Use of negative words at the beginning of sentences. Okay. Let me see who is the first one here. Gloria, can you read this for us, please?
When we use a negative adverb or adverb phrase at the beginning of the sentence, usually we put the expression at the beginning of the sentence to emphasize what
Emphasize.
emphasize what we're saying. It makes our sentence sound surprising or striking or unusual It also unusual. It all sounds quite formal. If you don't want to give this impression, you can put the negative expression later in the sentence in the normal way.
Do you understand this? Do you understand this? I am going to avoid talking like a kangaroo. So do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I heard a yes there. That was not very convincing.
No, it's because I understood more your explanation than this explanation.
But I'm better than this explanation, of course. No, oh, Vanessa, what it's saying here is, if you want to show more emphasis, surprising, or make a very striking, impressive, negative sentence, it is better to put not in front, the negative word in front. Understand?
Okay.
If you don't think negativeness is important, just use the normal sentence. Like,
Okay.
if my wife had not been jealous before we got married about 100 years ago, I could just tell her, "Oh, darling, I never talked to her in private." Okay? Or I never talked to her privately. And that's it. That's a normal negative sentence. But I just wanted to reassure her that that situation really never happened. Okay? I believe she was beautiful, she was sexy, she was intelligent, everything. But she was my secretary. She was not my crush or my affair or anything. Understand? So my wife didn't like it. But I was not going to fire her because of this. So I just, but she was a good secretary. Everything we needed, she would get it done in time. Okay? So I just found a way to tell my wife, never do I talk to her privately. Never. That's it. And we never talked about that again. Okay?
And she believes.
Yes. I have a certain way with the words. Okay? That's why never do I talk to her. Okay? Never.
When I may say I never.
No. My wife believed in me because I was a good boy. Okay? I had always.
People.
Huh? Pardon?
You never? What, you never?
I said I was always a good boy. Okay?
Again.
Yes. Did you understand now?
No.
He was
No, you
always
frozen.
a good one.
Yes.
A good one. Okay.
Yeah. My wife, she was originally my student. Understand this?
Yes.
My wife was also a secretary in a large multinational, and she had private classes with me. Understand this?
Oh, okay.
And for 2 years, at the end of every class, she would say, "Oh, teacher, how about a beer? How about blah, blah, blah?" And I would say,
Classic.
"Oh,
2 years,
Classic.
Roberto.
yes, for 2
Wow,
years."
2
long
beers
time.
after.
I declined her. No, I declined her all her invitations for 2 years because I had a girlfriend. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Okay. I see.
Yes. It's not a matter of I didn't like.
Carlos,
Oh,
stop here.
I had a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend, but my wife was my student, and she was always inviting me to go out. To go
For
to
a
night
beer,
clubs.
for another beer, and another
Yeah,
beer.
exactly. Yes. And then I would always say no, no, no. And many times I told her, "No, I can't. I'm going to meet my girlfriend. We are going out for dinner." And she would say, "Okay, bye-bye." But the next class, she would invite me again. Understand?
She was persistent.
Yes. And I think that's because that's the reason why she believed in me. Understand? Because for 2 years, I didn't accept her invitations. When I broke up with my girlfriend, the next time she invited me, I said, "Sure, why not?" Okay? And she said, what about your girlfriend?" I said, "I don't have a
2
girlfriend."
years after, 2 beers after.
I am not going into
Now
detail.
I understand.
Yes. But then she started getting jealous because of my secretary. That had already been my secretary for a long time. But she thought my secretary was, she had a crush on me and blah, blah, blah. And then that's why I told her, never do I talk to her cousin. Okay? And that's it. That's my story. Okay?
Yeah.
So, anyway, if you look at the examples here, seldom have I seen such beautiful work. I place it seldom at the beginning of the sentence to emphasize that this is probably the most beautiful work I have ever seen. Okay? This is a very emphatic sentence.
Yes.
Of course, I could say, I have seldom seen such a beautiful work. Then there would be no emphasis. It would be just a normal statement. Understand? So every time I want to emphasize something, I invert it. Seldom have I seen such a beautiful work. Or another example, I have seldom seen such a beautiful work. You see, this is in the normal place. We don't use the inversion, but the sentence has no emphasis. Okay? Understand this?
Okay.
Yes.
Scar, can you read the next 2 examples for me, please?
What? I have seldom.
The next, never do I talk.
I never do I talk to Mary at work. And never is at the beginning. So we use inversion. This sentence emphasizes that talking to Mary never happens at work.
Yeah, outside the work is another story, but at work, no. Okay?
Okay.
Come on. There, okay. What about the next example, Scar?
I never talk to Mary at work. Never is the normal place. So we don't use inversion. This is a normal sentence with no special emphasis.
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 Are you following me? Am I still jumping like a kangaroo or no? It's okay.
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 It's only your audio, it is like falling. The other ones I can hear perfectly.
So I am the only one with the problem here?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I will
Yes.
talk to my internet provider tomorrow. Okay. But okay. So I'm going to ask other people to read. Carol, can you read this for us?
Yes. Harily have I had such a delicious meal. Harily is at the beginning, so we use inversion. This sentence emphasizes that the meal was probably the best I've ever had.
Another example, please.
I have harily had such a delicious meal. Harily is in the normal place, so we don't use you don't use inversion. This is a normal sentence with no special emphasis.
Emphasis.
Emphasis, sorry.
Emphasis.
Okay. Yeah, you have the verb to emphasize, and
The
you
emphasis.
have the noun emphasis. Okay. Understand this? Are you following?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Erika, can you read this introduction for us?
Here are some negative adverbs and adverb phrases that we often use with inversion.
Read the first example, please.
Hardly. Hardly had I got into bed when the telephone rang.
Okay. Can you understand this sentence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What I'm trying to do here is to tell you that I hardly got into bed when the telephone rang.
Yeah.
You know? But I am really trying to emphasize saying, hardly had I got into bed when the telephone rang. Then I had to get up and go there to answer the phone. Okay? Understand this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Raquel, can you read the next one?
Never had she seen such a beautiful sight before.
Okay. Can you understand the sentence?
Yes.
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 Okay. Regina, can you read the next?
Seldom, seldom do we see such an amazing display of dance.
Amazing.
What?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. No problem. Okay. Understand this? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Vanessa, can you read the next?
Harry, will you hear such beautiful music?
Okay. Okay. Understand this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the next one? Let me see. Adriana.
Only then did I understand why the tragedy had happened.
Happened. Okay. Only then did I understand why the tragedy had happened. You see, only then. You can say, but this is not negative, teacher. In English, it is considered negative. Okay? Only then, only once. You can say, but only once. Well, if it happened only once, it's affirmative, not in English. Understand?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, is there anyone else here? Is there anyone that hasn't read yet? Camila, can you read the next, please?
Yes. Not only does he love chocolate and sweets, but he also smokes.
Okay. So, not only can you invert, does he love chocolate and sweets, but he smokes. He also smokes. You need not only, but, okay?
Okay.
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 Now, Oscar, can you read the next? No sooner?
No sooner had we arrived home, then the police hung the doorbell.
Doorbell.
What's sooner?
No sooner.
Yeah.
Sooner is the comparative of soon. Understand?
Okay.
Like, I'll be back soon. No sooner. Sometimes this one we use in Portuguese.
Okay.
Say, for example, a gente mal chegou.
Okay.
A gente mal chegou em casa quando a
Okay.
polícia tocou a campainha.
I
Ou
understand
acabou
now.
de chegar. Understand? No sooner had we arrived home when the police then
Okay.
rang the doorbell. Okay?
Thank you. Now I know.
Kirsi, scarcely.
Scarcely had I got off the bus when it crashed into the back of the car of a car.
Okay. Understand? Scarcely.
No.
That is something that doesn't happen very often. It's scarce. You know?
Yes.
Scarce, scarcely. It's the adjective of scarce. Understand? So
Yes.
the idea here is I just got off the bus when the bus crashed. Okay? I'm trying to emphasize the crashing happened after maybe 1 second after I got off the bus. Scarcely had I got off the bus when it crashed into the back of the car. So I got off, the bus started, boom, crashed. I was like, woof. Okay? Understand the idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
Raquel, can you read the next?
Only later did she really think about the situation.
Yes. If you wanted to say this normally without any emphasis, you would say, she really thought about the situation only later. Or only later did she really think about the situation. Okay? What about the other one, this?
Sorry?
Can you read the
Nowhere.
other?
No, here. No, here. Have I ever
Nowhere.
had such bad service?
Nowhere have I ever had such bad service. See, I'm really complaining about the service. Nowhere have I ever had such bad service. I mean, the service at this place was disgusting. Okay? Little is also considered negative. Okay, Raquel, can you read this?
Little did he know.
Okay. This is like we say in Portuguese sometimes. Não sabe de nada.
Nada inocente.
Inocente. Little did he know. Okay? Little did he know. All right. Carol, what's the next?
Sorry. Only in this way. Only in this way could John earn enough money to survive.
Yes. Okay. Before starting this class, I was reading the news on the internet, and I saw there that this morning the police arrested a firefighter in Rio de Janeiro. I don't know if you have seen this. The guy, a firefighter. You know what is a firefighter? A fireman?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
He's like a military police, but he works in the fire department. Okay?
Yeah.
Guy was arrested in a gated condominium in Barra da Tijuca in Rio, in a house that is worth about 1.9 million reais. And in his garage, there was a BMW worth about 200,000 reais. Okay, and the guy is a firefighter. Okay, so
He probably
only
a good one.
yes, only doing illegal things he could live in such a comfortable way.
Yes.
Because working as a firefighter, understand? So that's what the police was surprised because imagine, the police went out to arrest him. Okay, they had a search warrant. And then they found the guy in a mansion with a BMW garage. Even the police was surprised, understand? So only in this way you could earn enough money to live that way. In no way, Erika, can you read that for us?
In no way do I agree with what you are saying.
Yes. See, I could say, I don't agree with what you're saying. This is a normal sentence. I don't agree with what you're saying. In no way do I agree with what you're saying. I'm really emphasizing that no way, it's impossible. In no way do I agree. Okay?
No way, it's like a no chance.
No chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way.
No way. No
Okay.
way do I agree with you. Okay?
Okay.
On no account. Regina, can you read that for us?
On no account should you do anything without asking me first.
Okay. Understand this?
Yes.
On no
Yes.
account should you do anything without asking me first. That means you're not authorized to do anything without asking me first. Okay? Any question about this first list or no?
No.
No.
I need
Next.
just to memorize.
Yeah.
This is important to study. But what you need to keep in mind is, am I using a negative word at the beginning of a sentence to emphasize the negativeness of the sentence? The important negativeness. Yes. So I need to invert the position of the question. That's it. Then you will have no surprises, understand? Because, of course, there are many words that apparently they don't contain a no, like scarcely, barely, okay? But they are negative, like only once, okay? Now, I have here a few more expressions, but it's interesting because these expressions here, not until, not since, only after, only when, and only by, they require the word inversion, but not in the first sentence after them, in the second sentence. Observe how interesting it is. This would be fantastic in any proficiency test. Everybody would make a mistake, okay? Oh, not until. Raquel, can you read that?
Not until I saw John with my own eyes did I really believe he was sick.
See, observe the position of it. It's in the second sentence. Not until I saw John with my own eyes did I really believe he was sick. Now, if I had written this, like not until I saw John with my own eyes, I really believed it, he was safe. Many people would say it's perfect. But no, because not at the beginning requires that I invert the position. Believe is in the, was in the past, then I need to introduce did I believe. Okay, Adriana, can you read the second? Not since.
Not since Lucy left college had she had such a wonderful time.
I don't know about such. I think it's such.
Such.
Yes.
Okay.
Such is a verb like my son. I have two boys. My younger boy used to suck his thumb when he was a baby. Okay.
Me too.
That's, who said me too?
Rachel.
Erika.
Raquel.
No.
Raquel. Have you stopped?
Yes, but only when I was 13. Can you believe it?
I believe, because it's much more difficult to stop sucking the thumb than a pacifier. A pacifier is that, you know, that plastic thing.
Yes.
You're not going to believe this. I have a friend who is a medical doctor. She's almost 40 years old. And if she's not working, if she's watching TV or she's talking, she still sucks her fingers, but not one, two, like this one.
Yeah, mine was two either, but it was the middle ones of my right hand. And I stopped when I was 13, but my father stopped probably when he was 50 or 55 because his mother died and then he stopped. Psychologically says it is like some needed something carencia, something like that.
Needy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So it was a family thing.
Yes, I never sucked my thumb, but my son did.
Yeah,
Okay?
here was me and my father.
No, and it was so funny because when my wife delivered, when my wife had my son, I went to see him in the maternity through a window. He had just been born. He was a little baby. He was already sucking his thumb.
Yeah.
Probably, the doctor said that probably during all the pregnancy, he already sucked.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Babies suck a tongue in the belly.
Yes, that's what happened, I think. So, is now. Camila, can you read the next? Only after.
Only after I'd seen her flat did I understand why she wanted to live there.
Very good. Diana, yes, can you read the next?
Yes.
Only when.
Only when we all arrived home did I feel calm.
Okay. And Vanessa, can you finish this only by?
Only by working extremely hard could we offer to it. Afford to it.
Yes,
Afford to it.
afford. Yes. Afford. Not a Volkswagen. Okay, afford. Okay.
Afford.
Okay. Understand all these expressions. These are even more difficult than the first ones because the inversion is in the second sentence, not in the first sentence. Okay? So you have to be careful with these. And just to end this, okay, this is not a long story. There is a note here. Now, expressions beginning with not, really not no, not. Can you read this for us, Gloria?
Expressions beginning with not. We also invert the subject and verbs after not, plus a prepositional phrase or a clause in initial an initial preposition.
Yes.
Not for a moment did I think would be offered the job, so I was amazed when he got it.
I got it.
We got it.
See,
I got it.
Not for a moment. See, not for a moment did I think I would be offered the job. So I was amazed when I got it. This, of course, is the same of I didn't believe I would be offered the job, but I got amazed when I was offered. But if you say it like this, not for a moment did I think I would be offered the job. You are being much more emphatic than using the normal position. Okay? Here's what's the other example, please?
Not till I got home did I realized my wallet was missing.
Okay. Understand this?
No, Roberto.
Yeah.
No. Not till.
Not till. Not until. Until or
it's...
till is the same.
Not
until or
till
Okay.
are the same.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. One day I was in a pub in Ireland. Okay, and then after talk and drinking, I went back to the hotel. When I was going to change my clothes to go to sleep, okay, I realized that my wallet was missing. So not until I got to the hotel did I realize my wallet was missing. It was very funny because I went back to the pub after almost 1 hour. I went to the place where I was sitting, and there were a lot of... I'm sorry?
It was there.
No, it is very funny. There were many people sitting at the table where I was sitting, and then I asked them, excuse me, have you seen a wallet there on the floor? One of the guys said, oh, is it this one? I said,
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I was so lucky because all my money, all my credit cards were in the wallet. Okay, and it was there at the same place.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Lucky day.
Yeah. If it had been here in Brazil,
Oh,
Maybe you found two wallets.
it's possible, but
it's rare.
Rarely.
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 Listen to the sentence.
Rarely do you.
Rarely would I find the wallet.
Yeah.
Rarely would I find the wallet here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. That's the important thing for today. You do have some exercises here. For example, complete the following sentence with the negative words at the beginning. For example, never I meet such well-behaved children before. They are as good as gold. So you have to complete the correct form. Okay? Remember, I'm giving you the verb, the negative word. Yes, the verb is in the present, so probably you need to introduce auxiliary verbs, okay? And so on. Tomorrow I will correct these and I will start a new topic and I'll clear any doubt you might have. Is there any question you would like to ask me before we call it for the day or no?
It's okay.
No.
Thank you, Roberto.
This lesson is very important, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for watching my class. I hope you have been able to learn something in spite of my kangaroo voice. But I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Bye-bye now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Bye. Oh.